What is self-awareness and how it can be useful for us? It's a topic worth discussing because people tend to make some confusion around it. Besides, it's also a benefit that can be achieved through meditation, which I will discuss in another video and share the link in the description. What I mean when I talk about self-awareness is the development of a better understanding of your interior state, which means emotions, feelings, thoughts, and anything concerning your inner experience. Our nervous system works in a way for which, in some situation, we have a default response, an automatic response, which in some cases it's extremely beneficial, but in other cases it can be quite damaging. The compulsions can make a good example for us. They are often due to nervous mechanisms developed in millions of years of evolution, originated in situations of scarcity. Nowadays, in an abundance situation, they can become, though, completely dysfunctional. Until a few thousand years ago, food rich of sugar was a rare treat. So, when you found a tree full of fruit, it made complete sense to eat as much as you could before somebody else could find it. But as you can imagine, evolution didn't take into account the fact that in just a few thousand years, we would find ourselves in a situation for which it would be enough to go at the store at the crossroad to find as many snacks engineered to trigger that reaction available for us. So we shouldn't be surprised if some foods, especially the highly processed ones, can be quite addictive. As a matter of fact, that can be a cause of the increased incidence of obesity and food-related and metabolism-related diseases like diabetes. These neurological short circuits are a paradigmatic example of how self-awareness can be useful. When the urgency to do a certain thing, to have a certain behavior arises, if you stop a second to observe this urgency, to observe your interior state during this experience, you can much more easily understand the sneaky power that compulsion has over you. And many times maybe you can avoid falling into the trap of compulsion. This can certainly help to solve the problem, or at least to make it better. It decreases the power that compulsion has over you. I also want to make another video telling a personal experience actually about a little compulsion I used to have, actually to stay in sugar theme with Coke. And so we can see like an example that is more linked to reality to give a better grasp on what we're talking about. Thank you for listening up to the end, and if you're interested in this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. See you in next video.